So all necessary precaution has been taken. People stay on in their home. It is good enough. They'll not get killed, as long as they do not harbor militants.
General Sajjad watches over his offensive against the Taliban stronghold of Mata. They're attacking the outskirts and pressing on to the town centre. The army takes 6 prisoners. As Taliban simply means students in Urdu, the army has another phrase for them: miscreants. One miscreant said that he was kidnapped by the Taliban.
I was studying at the local madrasa. I had just finished my afternoon prayers. 2 Taliban came and said, "Come with us. You're going to fight the army." And they took me to their training camp. If I hadn't agreed, they'd have killed me. There were lots of other men being trained in that camp.
A second prisoner claims he was innocent and had been held by the army when he returned to look after his family's livestock. A third had blood on his shirt. The army said he was an executioner. And then the prisoners were taken away. It was impossible to check out their stories. General Sajjad reckons that the army now controls 85% of Swat and has killed or captured 1,100 Taliban, including some foreign fighters. Again, we had no way of checking this out. With my own eyes, I saw no dead Taliban at all. If the general is right, there are still nearly 4,000 Taliban out there, which is a lot.
It's a difficult terrain, mountainous country with rugged mountains, high mountain passes, steep slopes, mountain gorges.
Perfect place to hide.
Perfect place to hide and ideal place to wage an insurgency operation, and almost very difficult place to prosecute counter-insurgency operations, because miscreants can hide, can melt away.
Just beyond this position, deep in Swat, lies the last known location of Mullah FM. They got so close to him they even captured his medicine. He's an asthmatic. Close. But Mullah FM is still on the run. Inside the army base, some of the men take time off to attend the soldiers' mosque for evening prayers.
Wars don't stop at night. Now, the Taliban are on the other side of the river. A couple of weeks ago, they were in Mata. They've been cleared out of there, but they've gone up into the hills.
On this Talib video, they're showing off their firepower. These are 107mm rockets, and I can tell you, they use them for real. Good morning, Pakistan. We're woken up by 9 rockets falling on the army base. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. The last rocket lands 75 meters from where we are sleeping. 3 soldiers hurt, 2 seriously.
They are imputing his this leg.
He's lost his leg.
Yes, he has lost his leg, probably one hand as well.
The rocket was fired from this ridgeline on the right in the hills above Mata, Mullah FM territory.
Look at this stuff.
See this shrapnel? Proof that we were on the wrong end of a 107mm rocket. Some minutes later, the soldiers tell me that the most severely injured man has died.
Listen. Silence. Now, in my view, that's good soldiery by the Pakistani army. Their base has been hit, they're taking casualties, rockets have been coming in from the Taliban.
But they're not firing back indiscriminately. This unit, at least, is serious about avoiding collateral damage. There's nothing we can do for him. But now the second injured man, the company Havildar or Sergeant Major, has stabilised and needs surgery back in the army hospital at Rawalpindi. His stretcher is placed on the coffin of his fellow soldier. They've taken the machine guns off our chopper to make it go as fast as possible. If the Taliban fire at us, we can't shoot back. Some people believe that the army still isn't taking the fight to the Taliban, but are just engaged in a shadow play. From what I could see in Swat Valley, the army is fighting and it's taking casualties. The army says they're winning, but history tells us to be wary of writing off the Taliban. Pakistan is paying for its deal with the Taliban, and no one can say just how terrible the final bill in blood will be.